Welcome back, everybody. I thought I would go over what I've got to do today. There's an old saying, measure twice, cut once. And I'm pretty sure that when you move into a house, you should probably make sure that stuff goes in the right spot so that you don't have to actually do too much of the heavy lifting after all the young men leave and you're all by yourself with your dogs. So let me show you what's going on here. Let's go into the house. So you can see I have a lot of stuff out here on the table with the computer, monitors, golf clubs, bags, whatever, junk. So if I can move this way, I'll show you. This was going to be the room that I put my PC in, and then I'll show you the shelving units outside. But here's the dilemma, right? So in this room, if I put the PC here on this wall, or the wall adjacent to this door here, next to the door, I can't put my shelving unit in because it's too big. And no matter how I move it around, that's not going to work. So this other room, however, is much larger, where we have the actual, the spare bed, the extra spare bed frame, the mattresses, and, some of the, Eileen's personal stuff. We've moved a lot of stuff, into the millwork already, as you can see. Also, no curtain rod. So the curtain rods the hanger rods, this we didn't measure, so we have to order, adjustable ones, whatever. So I've got to today move all this stuff out here into this room here so that I can move all this, the desk and the chair and everything into this room, because this room here, this wall is where the PC will go, and then this one here is where the big shelving unit will go. I've got two of them. One of them will go in our room, and I'll show you the shelf. And they're boltless racks, you can see here. And these things, let me just try to tell you, that's 2 meters, okay? So right at about 190, the way it comes together, it's like 190 some odd, centimeters, but altogether it's 200 centimeters, okay? Because the blue there kind of sticks out on the side, that's the vertical, that's the horizontal, I believe, or maybe that's backwards, I don't remember. But yeah, so today I've got to do a bunch of moving around. I may not get everything done, but what I'll do is I'll show you I wanted to show you at least the beginning, and then I'll kind of show you what it looks like after. All right, so fast forward about 25, 30 minutes or something like that, maybe closer to 25. We've lost the dogs, but we've managed to move everything out of Eileen's room into the new Eileen's room. As you can see, with all that stuff in there, much smaller. She's much smaller, so she won't even know. I did do the measurements here off this adjacent wall between that and the computer desk. 60 centimeters is roughly 2 feet. We've got more than enough room. And then if we look here at the door, there's a little tile grout line right there by the door, and it goes about 1/8 of an inch on the other side, maybe 1/4 inch onto that side, so we're good to go. Yeah. So we're making progress, slowly but surely, and we'll keep you up to date. Okay, so we managed to get the chair in here. We got the monitors mounted up on the desk decently enough. I have moved the PC out. I've taken some of the screens off there, the door, or the window. I've got it sitting on this chair. Is that the most stable place to blow out a PC that costs $4,000? Yes. And so, anyways, I hope everything makes it okay. We're going to test that later. Hopefully the graphics card's still good. But yeah, I got to blow that out. And that's where we're at in the process right now. I'm charging a bunch of batteries. Fast forward about an hour or so, and I'll show you where we're at here. Everything is kind of moved in here. Okay, there's some stuff in some storage boxes you don't care about. Computer is working miraculously. So obviously very excited about that. Did a speed test. With concrete walls and stuff like that here, you know, it doesn't really do well. Wi-Fi doesn't do well. It struggles, right? At least on the 5 gigahertz mode. And, you know, I didn't try the 2.4 gigahertz mode. It might work a little bit better, but the speeds would probably be, you know, less. Right now I'm getting 104 megs to the actual PC download with 153, almost 154 up, which is good enough for now. We'll probably run a direct Cat 5, you know, up and around the door, up in the ceiling or something over to the actual router that's by the door. The toolbox fits in here. The foreman's here. Yeah, sorry, I didn't tell the foreman we were going to be recording a video. The next project that we're going to be tackling, which may be later today, I don't know. I'm not even sure what time it is. I don't even know what the date is. So we're going to be, you know, doing these boltless racks. So if you want to see me shred my hands and fingers and cut myself and probably have to get a tetanus shot, you have come to the right place. So it's the next day. We're going to go ahead and splice this into the video. I did not record the boltless, you know, rack thing put together. It was a nightmare. I didn't want to see you guys, you know, or have you guys seeing me struggle like a, you know, wimpy little idiot. So here it is. Check this out. We got it in here. Yeah. You know, it makes all the difference in the world, you know. And yeah, you can move in and, you know, it's kind of packed in here, but it works. We're very happy with it. Now that I know what I'm doing, I guess the bolt, you know, it is boltless for the most part, except for the, like the blue exteriors. Those do have to be bolted together, but it was easy enough once you kind of get going. But as you can see, there's a ton of room, gets a lot of stuff up off the ground. Very happy about it. So yeah, huge win. So that's what's happening today. I think it's time for an adult beverage. I hope you guys are doing well. For all the new followers, thanks. I don't know why you'd want to follow me. I'm just some normal dude doing stuff in the Philippines. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you.